Sri Guru Namaha children, welcome to our online teaching academy, Hekalaiva. Now in the subject science we are going to learn the lesson natural disasters. About natural we know disasters means destroy the things. By the nature the things which are destroying we can call that is natural disasters. Okay, until this natural disasters comes on the earth, all our life will be happy, will go smoothly with pleasant things which makes our life to be happy, which is called harmony, isn't it? So when our life is in harmony, which means happy. So all our life will be happy. How long? No, with the nature, things to be goes smooth and pleasant. So all we can happy until it goes smoothly. When living things on earth becomes a victim of nature's fury. So nature's fury means suddenly changing, sudden changes. Sudden changes when happen by the nature. Who is responsible? Who are all responsible? No, as the living things, all the living things of birds, animals, human beings, everyone are responsible for the sudden changes to make the changes, nature to change. Sudden changes happen in the nature. Who are all responsible? All the living things are responsible. When there is a changes, okay, what will happen? We can call that as natural disasters. When the natural disaster arises, what will happen? No, obviously it will destroy a part of life and property. So until nature changes its phases, nothing will happen. All can lead our life happily. When there is a changes, sure, by the nature what will happen? No, a part of life and all our property could be destroyed by the nature. So we have so many natural disasters like earthquake, floods, cyclones and drought. Okay, out of this now we are going to learn about earthquake. If you see the picture, you can see all the places got shattered. Okay, it has happened by the earthquake. What is earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking of the ground. Earthquake means sudden shaking. Normally used to go. Suddenly we can feel even our body feels like moving. So that sudden shaking will happen by the earthquake. It is caused by this earthquake is caused by the movement of vibrations. So when we can feel the shaking movement, no, there is a vibration produced in the earth. So where the vibration will cause? No, it causes deep inside the earth. Okay. What is the earthquake? No, sudden shaking of the earth. How the shaking is taking place? Due to vibration. Where the vibration is causing? No, it is causing deep inside the earth. So when this vibration comes, what will happen afterwards? No, this vibration releases the great energy. So that shaking, no, before the shaking comes, the deep inside the earth, there will be a vibration produces. That vibration releases some energy. Due to that, the ground to be little cover, which means we can feel shaking slightly. Okay, that vibration first shakes the ground slightly. When same vibration, when it is causes with a high intensity, the vibration which causes with a high intensity, what will happen to the earth's surface? A great distraction on the earth's surface. A drastic changes will causes by the earthquake when the vibrations are with a high intensity. So what is earthquake? It's a sudden shaking of the ground. That shaking will causes by the vibration. The same vibration, okay, we can feel like giver when it releases the energy. The same energy forces the ground with a high intensity. That vibration cause a drastic changes, destroy the life and property on the earth. This is caused by the earthquake. So when it causes from the deep earth, what will happen? See here, I have told you, the deep inside the earth, the vibration will cause. So we should know what are the layers of the earth, so by which the earth is made up of. There are 4 layers our earth is made of. One is crust. Second, mantle. Second layer is mantle, the surface. The upper surface area is made by the layer called crust. Second layer is mantle, and the third one is the core. The core can be categorized into inner core and outer core. By this way, the layers of earth is made. So in the deepest earth only, the vibration will causes. That vibration, when it reaches the earth surface, it makes changes on the earth surfaces. So what will happen? Earth's layer, we'll see one by one. The earth's upper layer. The earth's upper layer is what? Is the crust. So it made with these small plates. It can be large or small. The crust is made with the plates. It can be small or large. The layer of the earth under the plates. The first layer is the crust. Okay, the crust is covered with the plates. No, below. Okay, under the plates, what is going on? A hot and molten state of liquid is flowing, but that molten state, that mantle will feel like a hot, some warm, because the core below is extremely hot. So there are layers, in the core layer have a extremely molten liquid. Due to that hot, extreme hotness, that will reflect to the layer, to the mantle layer. So that layer also will feel like a hotness. So this was until that plates, the molten liquid smoothly goes between the plates and then the core, nothing will happen. When there is a changes, it rises. Okay. However, at time, the movement between the plates can be sudden, giving rise to earthquake. Okay. The movement between the plates, that molten state of liquid moves below the plates. No, when it goes without disturbing the plates, nothing will happen. That movement got any changes means it suddenly give rises the changes. That changes only called as a earthquake. Okay, the molten state of liquid when it goes without disturbing the plates. Okay, when it causes a disturbance in the plates means that will produce as a vibration. That vibration releases the energy. That energy affects the earth surface. That is the sudden shaking of earth surface. We can call in the name of earthquake. So after the earthquake, what will happen? When the ground shakes, so it's a sudden shaking of movement, no. So all the objects, all the matters will have a vibration, feels a vibration. So what will happen? It shakes the grounds, houses, buildings and bridges. All the object which is present around us, all will feel the shaking movement. So when earthquake lasts for some time, so depends on the time, it will bring the changes on the earth surface. So if first, what changes first? No, it shatter the structure of the earth surface, completely change the shape and structure of the earth surface, and roads, cracks, communication system completely collapse. We cannot give information to others also. What is the condition we are living? What happened? Nothing can be passed. Information could not pass to others because of the completely communication system collapse. And then obviously what would happen? No, loss of life and property will be completely damaged when the earthquake occurs on the earth surface. Okay, now about what is earthquake we learned, how it causes, how the earth is made up of, what are the layers of earth we have learned. How do we can measure this earthquake? No, we can measure this earthquake with an instrument called Richter scale. So name of an instrument which is used to measure an earthquake, this is a Richter scale. Okay, this shows the magnitude from 1 and above. Keep on increasing the number. When we can feel the shaking movement, when the earthquake occurs, no, when the magnitude direction is 1 or 2, 3 or 4, we can feel the movement of shaking by our own body. But the same, okay, when it crosses the number 5, when it increases, so that and that moment the earthquake will bring a drastic changes. It will damages the life and property on the earth surface. So this is by this magnitude, by this scale, we can measure the earthquake. And when earthquake comes, that earthquake release some waves, okay, that energy, no, it comes out in the form of waves. That waves also can be detected with an instrument called seismograph. The seismograph made with the string, bob and pen, drum, that drum completely wrapped with a paper. So this is how this seismograph instrument is made of. So when the earth tremble, which means shaking, at the time the string makes the bob to move. So when the bobs move, the pen will start make lines on the paper which is wrapped on the drum. Okay, so that pattern, that with the help of a pattern or graph, we can call that is the seismograph. The person who was studying about these earthquake and then these type of waves, we can call that particular person as a seismologist. So this is how the earthquake, what is earthquake, how it will cause, how the earth is made up of, what are the layers, and how we can measure the earthquake with the help of an Richter scale. And due to earthquake, waves will produce. That waves also can be detected with the instrument called seismograph. This is how we have learned today's. We'll see you on next class, children. Thank you. To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you.